Alright, get comfortable. Take a seat wherever you want. My room is your room, and I know you probably want to relax after what just happened. I recommend taking a seat on the bed. I don't know exactly what's so special about it, but it's way comfier than a normal one. It is amazing what money laundering can buy. So, yeah, I'm really sorry that my dad was really rude and threatened to do all those horrible things to your family if you didn't marry me. Like, even for a mafia boss, that was really mean. I, I don't know what's gotten into him. Well, I do, actually. I just don't agree with it. Um, so where do I begin? Well, okay, so, you know I've had a crush on you for a long time, right? Well, maybe you don't, because you are adorably dense. But I do. I still do. You know, I thought that little shudder I do when anyone gets too close to you would really give it away, but I guess maybe that was too subtle a sign for you. Well, I guess now you know. So, I've loved you for a long, long time. As long as we've been friends, basically. And my father, the perceptive man he is, noticed this, and he said to me, "You know, Kyle, you spend all your time stalking your friend. If you're so into them, you should just take them." My father, he has this, what's the word? Like a tough mentality. Like, if you want something, you should take it. And anything less signals weakness, which is unacceptable to him. Signaling strength is the most important thing in life to him, and since I'm gonna be the head of our little crime family someday, he wants me to follow in his footsteps and just take what I want, just like him. And I do have to admit, I do want you. But I want to give you your own choice, of course. I know you're your own person with your own wants and needs, but he doesn't see things my way. I tried to talk some sense into him, but he wasn't having any of it. He said I'm soft, and he's trying to fix that. He isn't one to compromise, so for the safety of your family, I think we should just go along with this little arranged marriage. And it's not enough for you to just marry me, you know. He, he called you my pet, and he said you need to be a good little pet for me and obey me, and that if you didn't, I would look like a pathetic, spineless wimp unfit to lead, and that I'd destroy the family with my weakness. If you can't rule a dog, you can't rule a family. That's what he told me. Ridiculous, I know, and cold-hearted. And besides, you're not a dog. If anything, you're more like a puppy. No, sorry, that came out wrong. But the situation doesn't change. The only real way to deal with this is to appease my dad, and you don't have to be my pet, but you just have to act like it. I'm sure you don't want to actually be my pet. After all, I mean, what would that be like? You laze around in my bed all day as I bring you food and give you attention? And all you have to do is shake my hand or something when I say so? Sounds kinda boring, right? Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting you to actually like the sound of that, but it wouldn't all just be lazing around, you know. If I became your, what would father call it? Master husband or something like that. If we do have that sort of relationship, you have to obey me, no matter what. Do you really trust me with that much power over you? Well, I appreciate your trust in me. I am also a bit concerned that you trust me with all that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Anyway, knowing my dad, he isn't going to be satisfied if all we do is drop by every once in a while, and I tell him, by the way, my friend is still my pet, while you nod your head. Well, I guess we'd be married, so we'd be more than friends, but you get what I mean. Basically, it's not enough to say you're going to obey me. You have to actually obey me. I really want to protect you and your family, so this isn't something we can be wishy-washy on. I'm going to do my best to only give you orders that would... how do I say it? That would be good, you know? And that hopefully can keep my father off of your family's back at the same time. You know, decades from now, if my dad kicks the bucket, we won't have to worry about him, and you won't have to be my pet anymore. I mean, unless you want to. But like I said, you really have to obey me. Are you prepared for that? Then, if you're serious about this, you don't mind if you start obeying me now, right? Alright then. I order you to hold hands with me. I know it sounds weird, but I'm not being selfish here. Even though that's what it looks like, because you're so dreamy and lovely and everything I could ever ask for. It's common sense that I would want to hold hands with you. But if all I do is give you orders lighter than this, then my father is going to call our little relationship a bluff. So, like I said, hold hands with me. Wow, you have amazing hands. Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to be creepy. I have to be a good master husband, as my father would probably put it. Well, not the good part, because his idea of good would be me ignoring your thoughts and feelings. So, how do you feel? That's good. That's not terrible. This is a terrific start. This might actually work out better than I thought it would. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. You're a... I was about to say good pet, but that would be kind of demeaning, wouldn't it? What do you think? Oh, that's good, because I think I really want to say it. You don't mind if I do them, right? I mean, I know you have to obey me now, but I still want to ask. Do you mind if I call you a good pet? Then I'll say it. You're my good pet. I feel so guilty when I say that. I feel like you're really precious and I have to respect you. But you're fine with it. It doesn't have to be demeaning if we don't want it to be. Isn't that right, my good little pet? I think I could get used to this. Let's see. What's another reasonable order to give you? You know, just to make sure you're truly comfortable in your new role. Hey, do you love yourself? Because I love you, and I think it would be silly for anyone not to love you. And I guess, since it's so obvious that you should be loved, I think you should love yourself too. Well, I guess I can't really just give you an order to love yourself. It doesn't work like that. Love doesn't work like that. It's not something you can force. Not even if you're the master of the cutest pet in the world like I am. I can't change what's in your heart, but I guess I can boss you around until you admit what a good little pet you are. Here, look me in the eyes. Here is your next order. I want you to tell me, who is the best pet in the world? Yes, you do know. Don't tease me. Yes, it's you. You're the best pet in the world. I'm the best master in the world, so I would know. At least, I'm pretty sure I'm the best master in the world. If the others are even nearly as cruel as father, it's not much of a competition. But back to us. Well, more specifically you. You are the best cute little pet in the entire world. If I took you to the pet store right now, all the bunnies and kittens would be incredibly jealous of how cute you are. So tell me, who's the best pet in the world? I'll give you a hint. They're mine. That's right, it's you. I think you could say it more assertively than that, but it's a nice start. Not only are you the cutest pet in the world, but also the best behaved, apparently. I'm so proud of you. I think I'm really getting into this. Is that wrong? You know, I hope you won't hate me for this, but I've often thought of what it would be like to have you. And by that, I don't mean just dating you, but to truly have you. And I'm not even sure what I mean by having you, but I love you, and I want to spend time with you. I don't want to lose you, and my mind, that primal, instinctive part of my mind, assures me that if I can just have you, then I can have that security, then everything will work out. I used to be disgusted by that part of myself, by that desire. I thought that desire was disgusting, and I thought maybe it would hurt you, but now you're mine, wagging your tail like a good little puppy for me. I'm not so sure. Maybe I can make you happy, even if I own you. I just have to lavish you with love greater than any freedom. And I'm sure the happier I make you, the more easily you will obey me. Then everything will work out. So tell me, what can your master do to make you happier? You'll be staying with me from now on, so we will be having plenty of time together. You know, I've got tons of money. None of it honest, but everyone takes dirty money as long as you clean it. Sometimes you don't even need to clean it. So I can spoil you. What would you like? Maybe a soda or a coffee fountain in my room? Well, I suppose it's our room now. Oh, I get it. Money is no replacement for love after all. Well then, let me say it very clearly. Master loves you, and now that you're mine, I'm never letting you go.